Hey, welcome back to another video. Good to have you all here again down at Baxter Falls for a bit of a morning hike this morning. We have a new lens, the 100mm Super Takumar 100mm f2.5. Beautiful vintage lens, had some really nice reviews, one of the better ones from that period. In the 100mm, I thought that'd be really nice for some nice bokeh and stuff like that, so should be good. Little intimate scenes here in the rainforest. Haven't been to Baxter Falls for a while. It's got a nice beautiful hanging bridge across the river, so that should be cool. We got a heap of rain last night, so that should have the forest alive. Maybe some water flowing off Baxter Falls. And yeah, just walked into the forest from the car, getting set up, and yeah, what other lenses? We've got obviously this. Got the Canon FD 100mm macro, so if there's anything small, so we get any little mushrooms or anything from that rain or anything like that, I've got the macro. I've got the f2.5, so no more. I've got my wide lens there, and I've got the 200 to 800 there if I need to do any more testing. Now that's got the new Alpha Guard wrap on, so that's why I thought I'd leave it in there so I could show you that. So that's all wrapped up and protected to keep the outer shell nice and clean and neat from all the dirt from walking through the forest and all the stuff that happens. And that's about it. We're going to head in to the Baxter Falls and go and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll get more of this. Heaps of birds too, so that might be where the 200 to 800 comes in. Might be fairly handy. Now you got to walk down through the walkers camp, Flaxton Walkers Camp. Now just a top tip, if you are coming to Baxter Falls, Google Maps takes you to a private entrance to a person's home, so you can't go through that way. I thought it was. I got caught last time when I first come here, and it was a pain in the butt. But you need to basically look in, if you can't find on Google Maps, look up Baxter Falls car park, and it'll take you around completely other way, and it's a bit more of a hike to get into, but it's the only way you can get in there, unfortunately, unless you've got permission off the owners. So just a heads up for that one, because I got caught out again and wasted like 20 minutes driving back the other way. Other than that, let's hit that intro and go get this party started. Righto, Baxter Falls, here we go. Okay, well, she's a bit of a walk. It's a lot of downhill. Good, easy half an hour from the car park, maybe 45 if you're stopping and taking photos like I am. But I can hear the water now, so we're getting close. Heaps and heaps of ferns. That rain's done it a world of good. Oh. But yeah, ferns. And that light's getting through, a little dappled light, getting through the forest screen and creating this beautiful little atmosphere. I've seen a couple of little birds. I did stop and I got one, and then I thought I'll chuck the big lens on. I chucked the 200 to 800, and then he was gone. Then I found this other little really tiny one, and he was just too fast and directly above me, so I couldn't even look up. It was hurting my neck. Which isn't getting old, but it's looking fabulous. So I'll have a look at that. That's pretty sensational just for the walk. And this is down, so you can hear should be able to hear the rainforest or the waterfall and the river flowing. See how that light hits the ferns in little patches. It keeps slowing me down because I keep seeing a shot, and then by the time you get ready it's gone, so you got to work really fast. But just a gorgeous little walk. Definitely a falls if you want to come for a good bit of exercise, even if you're not coming for photography. You just got your iPhone or something like that. Just the walk it's a great little bit of exercise. It's not super hard, just long. Oh, I can hear the falls now. We must be close. How good does that sound? My favourite sound. Oh yeah, you can see the back of the falls up there. There's Baxter Falls, flowing really nicely this morning. Just talking to a couple of people down here that have been doing the rounds around the waterfalls, and the gentleman got up into the falls, up into this little rock pool up in there. He was in there swimming. He said it was freezing, which I have no doubt, but it's looking pretty good. I've got the 200-800 on now. I had the 24 mil on before to get the whole waterfall in, and I was just around, I think about here with the 24 mil, and that let me get the whole waterfall in. And they're beautiful between the greens and the black rocks and then the whites of the water. It come up pretty good. Last time it was a lot higher, but it's looking pretty spectacular at the moment. It's good. So then I took the 24 mil off. The 100 mil was too close, or too far. Didn't really work. I'll probably use that more as I go back and find some more sort of smaller scenes to check out. But I've got the 100-800 on, and then you can see some of the little green ferns on the brown rock with the water flowing under. I'm just trying to go in and isolate a few of those, and even the water flow at the front, and just moving around and then just seeing what else I can capture. There is a little rock pool just up here, just at the base where before it trickles down. I'll bring you over this side a bit more. You can see the base of the falls. Just walk in the water here. Yeah, so you can see the base of the falls up here, and then just up the top of that is a rock pool. So yeah, just trying to find little things, so like that moss at the back of the water. I'm going to try and get stuff like that, and anything else I can find. Get a few more here, and then I'll probably start weaving my way back down and see what else I can find, and that's when I'll probably have the 100 mil on and get some more work done with that. But the clouds are overcast now, so it's good, so it's not just blowing right out. And we're still a little bit and starting to move, so I better shoot before I run out of that good light. I've just got the 100 mil, and we're getting some rain. Just trying to get over this rock. I'm going to get wet boots no matter what here. Try and get it close up with this 100 mil. Eighth of a second, normal stuff. The f16 on the lens, yeah, that works out well there. And this big rock is perfect because it can let me get my focus. Oh, that looks good. A little bit blurry. Eighth of a second is tricky on these old lenses, no IBIS on them. That's where that three-legged thing, mountain, comes. And this rock. That should be better. Spot the dog. Perfect. Right, so that's back down, and you can the little bridge you'll see in all if you're looking at Google Maps, the little bridge is just down there. It's only 100 meters to that. Gonna head my way down through these rocks. There's little trickles and falls. 100 mil on, and then I'll be heading back up. But yeah, beautiful walk, gorgeous, and great to see the water flowing so well. It's really nice. Absolutely gorgeous day. Those clouds are helping too. It just cuts down that light. The problem you'll generally have here at this one is if it is no clouds, you can see now that light's just coming out now, the sun's just sticking through. You see how quickly it blows out down the bottom. So then you get the massive dynamic range difference, which makes it really tricky because you want to get the right speed with the waterfall. That's the thing. I had to wait for about 10 minutes and waited for this last bit of cloud to come across, and then that's let me get 1/8 of a second and getting beautiful, nice, clean images. It's nice and balanced, I guess is probably the best word. get a balanced shot, not having to try and worry about shadows and then ridiculously high highlights. Rightio, we're done here. Let's head back down and see what we can find. Have a look at that. With that dappled light on the moss here on the rocks. Looks fantastic. The 100mm is not going to get there. Hopefully you can hear me over the water. 100mm is too tight to sort of capture what I want to get. So I'm going to try with a 24mm on. And I'm going to try and get down and see if I can't get that with the 24mm. It's definitely a lot better. F18. Ah, the greens. The greens. It's very high dynamic range. That sun's right out. I may have to just wait for the clouds to get a little bit more overcast, get behind some clouds. There's some coming across now that might block it, and just tone down that sun a bit. It's just really bright, and then lots of dark shadow. Just won't work. If I can get that, I don't want to lose the light either. That's the tricky part. Well, you can sort of see it just there. See how bright that is, and that's what I'm after. I want those highlights to come on that moss, and then follow down the stream. And you've got a beautiful big rock over here. The trees overcoming, so it's like a nice, so it's got like a tunnel guiding your eye. It's very, very nice. I just need that right light, and that'll come up good. And you've even got that big rock down the background there. Should be good. And then behind us, I'll turn you around. So we're looking back up at the and there's the bridge. Yeah, so I want to try and get this in as well, the fern and that. And 24 is going to do it. From here, I'm in the right spot. Just got to move the bag. I got that all that bright light. Whew. Stuffed. Right, that's a good 25 minutes to get back up the hill to the flat section to walk back to the car. Another 20 minutes this way. So give yourself a good 40, 45. I'm in a rush now. I got to pick Jack up. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. Jack will kill me. Oh, sensational. What a beautiful day. Nice and overcast. The clouds were great. They blocked a bit of that sun. That was really good. The forest looks amazing. Lots of birds. Plenty of ferns. The water was flowing really nice. A couple of good handheld shots. That Super Takumar lens, the image is just amazing if you get the right subject. Tricky bit, obviously, handheld, it's hard if you're doing the slower ones for the waterfalls, so I have to use a tripod for that. But handheld over 250 a second, you drop it down at 2.5 and it just obliterates the background, and you can really get that 3D pop and isolate that image. You see a little knot wood. I stopped for that because the light was just hitting it and it had a little bit of moss on it. So hopefully that one worked out really well because that looked really good for that lens. Sorry, y'all. So there she is, the 100mm f2.5, gorgeous. I think it was like 130 bucks on eBay for really not a mint condition, but excellent condition, and the optics are fantastic. So super happy, and yeah, have a good day. Hope you enjoyed it. Back at Baxter, it's been a while, been at least a year, I reckon. The water was lower, that was pouring through last time, so it was a little bit lower, but still plenty of water flowing through, plenty of little trickles and falls, and heaps to shoot. An amazing walk, you just need a bit of time, and it is a steep hill. So the couple I did talk to, they come from the other side, they just parked on the road and walked through. There's an alleyway, you can't drive down, but you can park on the road, they just walk through. They said it was about 20 minutes down to the river. That's probably the better option than parking on this side, so I'll probably try that next time, because this is a big walk. Righto, gotta go. I will see you all next week. Stay safe. Peace.